here we go. Here we go. After a long and dramatic A-League season, we have arrived at the finals. The big one. Mate, I'm keen. I've been looking forward to this game all week. Looking forward to this weekend all week. I mean, not only my team. Where's the jersey? There's the jersey hanging up in the background. My Central Coast Mariners playing their elimination final tomorrow afternoon against Adelaide. But tonight is a game that, honestly, I find really hard to split. I legitimately think either side could easily win this game tonight. West United, Wellington Phoenix, elimination final. Happening at Amy Park. Live watch-alongs right here. It's the biggest live watch-along we've done all season, and I cannot wait to get started. Dude, let's go. Let's go, mate. Let's go. All right, let's jump into some. We've got 14 minutes till kickoff, so let's jump into some team news right now for you. And I tell you what, it's quite interesting when you look at the lineups because there's a couple key players missing, and I'd probably say more so for the home side, West United, who you should be able to see on your screens now. If this is your first time tuning into a live watch along, keep you guys updated to the live lineups and formations throughout the whole match. And you can see here Western United. So Tomoki Imai, Rennie Crin, Lee Lacroix, Ben Garuccio. That's that back four playing ahead of Jamie Young. So the big news is Lee Lacroix's back. That's fantastic. But of course, Nikolai Topper-Stanley, who went down injured last week away to Adelaide, that was a big blow because he's been so good this season. Nikolai Topper-Stanley has played much of the season alongside Lacroix. So it's going to be Crin alongside in the centre back role once again tonight. Josh Risden's on the bench. So we were almost expecting Josh Risden to start tonight, but he hasn't been risked. So Imai starts right back. Midfield of Kilkenny and Skatardis. So, of course, Skatardis playing due to the fact that Rennie Crin's been shifted back. Still no Steven Lustica, so another player out. And then when we look up top, of course, Diamanti has been injured for much of the season. Wales, Wenzel Halls, Payne, Prijovic. It's a decent front four. But is that a front four that's going to be capable to break down what has been a pretty stubborn Wellington Phoenix defense this season? Let's jump into that Wellington Phoenix lineup now. And my goodness, is it promising? I think this is a really exciting lineup if you're a Wellington Phoenix fan. The first piece of news, as from what we can tell from the lineup, is that they are going away from this back five that they've been playing in recent weeks, back to the 4-2-2-2, which has brought them, so much success in recent years. I use the term success loosely, but it is a good formation that has won them many games. That back four, man. I mean, of course, Ollie Sailing goals, but Tim Payne, Finn Sermon, Scotty Wooten, who's been massive at the back, and Sam Sutton, who has arguably been the best left back in the league. I mean, that's a strong back four. The midfield, Clayton Lewis is back and starting, which is fantastic news if you are a Wellington Phoenix fan. What a big plus for Wellington. Of course, still no captain Alex Rufer, so Nicky Pennington is in midfield as well. It means Gail Sandoval, and this is the big one for me. Gail Sandoval, who's been having to play as sort of one of those sixes, if you like, one of the central midfielders in recent weeks. Sandoval's been shifted up to one of those number 10 positions, which is fantastic, which absolutely boosts Wellington's chances of winning this game. Piscopo has been looking good in just the last couple of weeks to round out the season. You think back a couple of weeks ago, he scored a fantastic goal against Wanderers and was lively last week in that loss to Melbourne City. And then the front two, experience. The two people from two players from the UK in Gary Hooper and David Ball, two players who have the ability to score goals tonight. The only I guess sacrifice that they've had to make in this game is no Wayne Train. No Ben Wayne starting. So Wayne is on the bench. It is a good looking bench. They've got Soterio, they've got Ben Old, they've got Ben Wayne. It is a good bench. When you look at the lineups, I know Western are third and Wellington are sixth, but you wouldn't say Western are ahead. Honestly, that Phoenix lineup is very, very strong. And I would go to far as say it's stronger than this Western lineup tonight. And my tip, and this is the big one, and would love to hear your tips in the chat right now. I see all the comments filing into the chat. Loving the Sam Sutton props. Oh, he's just been immense this season. He's come so far. And just watching him every single week, not just in defense, but in attack too. He's so exciting to watch. So he could have a big game tonight. But again, predictions. I'm backing with my prediction. I put it out early this week. I said 2-1 Phoenix. I think it's going to be a close one. I think it's gonna be a late goal, a late winner in regular time. I think a late winner in regular time. Phoenix, maybe Wayne Train off the bench, maybe Sandoval with a clutch goal. I think Wellington get up, man. I think Wellington get up. Having said that, though, it could easily go either way. Like, it'll be interesting to see. It'll just be interesting to see which team gets up for this game. Neither team have had like the best run in. If a team, it is Wellington who have had a better run in. Western United had 3 away games to close out the season and didn't win any of them. And especially we did a live watch along for the Western Adelaide game last week, and Western were really off it. I thought were really poor. So yeah, man. 2-0 Knicks says Smills. 2-0 Knicks. What else are we saying here? Marcus says 1-1 full time and then extra time. West United on penalties. I could see that happening. This could be a stalemate. To defensively, two sides that have been strong. I mean, you look at the goals that they, especially Wellington, have conceded, and it's not pretty. But at the same time, there's been some pretty impressive defensive performances by Wellington. Crimson says 2-1 Knicks. Love it. Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think we're in for a good game, and I'm really excited to see as well, like sort of what the crowd's gonna be like at Amy Park tonight. You know, we know West United, not out of the 3 Victorian sides, the one with the least amount of support. Or not, the lowest attendance numbers, I guess we could say. It'll be interesting sort of to see what crowd is in tonight. I'm hoping it can push 10K, right? I mean, it's a finals game. Man. SB4 says 2-1 Western. 1-0 says Ode the GOAT. Will we finally see the Coopers tomorrow, Lockie? No, I'll be watching tomorrow's elimination final from the Central Coast. Can't wait for it. 4-0 Knicks. Stephen, I love the big one. Dude, wouldn't that be a monumental result? Dude, if Wellington win, I mean, it's going to be hectic because for the semi-finals, Wellington are going to have a home semi-final on next Wednesday night. And how about that, man? I mean, don't they deserve it for playing so much football away from home? Imagine that, a home semi-final for Wellington Phoenix. Of course, for those who don't know, the semi-finals are 2 legs. First leg's happening midweek next week, and then the return legs both happening in Melbourne next weekend. 3-2 to Wellington, says Elite Falcon. There you go. It's interesting seeing a lot of quite a few of the predictions that I see trickling in are Wellington predictions. Interesting. Smil says, yeah, in my opinion, Wellington's huge losses this season have come as a result of absolutely zero defensive presence in the midfield when playing the back 5. Teams could genuinely walk it in. They have had quite a few games like that, Wellington, where they've just fallen apart. You think back to 2 times they lost 4-0 to Jets. They lost 5-0 to Mariners and then 4-0 to Mariners at home. They lost 4-0 to Adelaide earlier in the season as well. This Wellington Phoenix side has collapsed defensively at times, but there has been a couple games, especially towards the end of this season, where they were really solid. And young Finn Sermon has looked pretty good. Scott Wooten has just been like, he probably isn't the signing of the season, but he's up there, man. He's up there. Scott Wooten has just been fantastic in defense as well. Whoever wins, will they have City or Victory? So yes, well, we can answer that because we know that. So if Western go through, they have Victory in the semis. All right. If Western go through, they have Victory in the semis, which will be a really interesting game. So I think Victory will be favourites in that, though. And then, of course, if Wellington win, because they're the lowest ranked elimination final side, they'll be playing City in the semi-finals, which will be tough. We did see City defeat Wellington. I love the big 5-2, the 5-2 Wellington prediction. Dude, wouldn't we love a 5-2 elimination final here? That would be epic. 4-1 Wellington, says Matt. Dude, I think I've only seen one Western prediction. Is no one? It's interesting seeing, like, that's good though. But it just goes to show how even and balanced I think this final series is going to be, and not just because of the 2-leg semis, which I think is a fantastic addition. But any of these sides, especially in these elimination finals, can win. You know, Mariners Adelaide tomorrow, Western Phoenix tonight. I mean, even though Phoenix is 6th, I'm seeing a lot of big Phoenix predictions. So there you go. Peter Clark says, do you think the 2-legged semis suit the top 2 teams more or less than the usual format? Definitely less. I'm a big fan of it because, especially if you look back in recent seasons, it just always felt, especially last year, it always felt that those semi-finals were just a walk in the park for those top two teams. I mean, what was it last season? Sydney, Adelaide, and City, Macarthur last season. And just the home teams, it was just too easy for them. So this balances it out. And who's going to say no to more finals football, man? Like, I think... I know just in general, finals football is the conversation around whether we should even have it is hotly debated. Dude, I love it. I mean, it's a big... It's where it gets the most viewership, biggest attendances. Why get rid of it, you know? Why get rid of it? It's a staple in Australian sport, so let's embrace it. Let's embrace it as the teams prepare to come out of the tunnel. Here we go. Lukey coming in with a big... Oh, I love the high scoring prediction. 4-3 to Knicks in extra time. How about that? 2-1 Wellington Phoenix. Mate, I seriously think I've only seen one Western United prediction. That's incredible. Like, wow, dude. There you go. I did a poll on YouTube earlier this week as well in terms of who would win this one, and it was pretty even. I think Western were just ahead in the poll. But the teams are out, man. But dude, both of these teams have fresh as kits. I'll tell you that right now. They do. They honestly do. Super fresh kits. Oh, mate. So, I wonder what the crowd's going to be like at this game, man. I'm really interested to see the stands. What's the turnout like? Hopefully the Western fans have shown up in good numbers tonight. Peter says 2-1 Wellington. Western simply on a good form. That is a good point. That is a great point. Oh, mate. Look at that. The Western active support. Also so great that this game's available on free-to-air in Australia. Free-to-air. On is it on the main 10 channel? I think it's on the secondary channel. 10 Bold. One of the other Channel 10 channels. But how good is it to have A-League Finals football on free-to-air live and free. Live and free. Oh, mate. How good. So, we are just moments away from kickoff. And so glad that you guys are here for this live watch along, man. I've seriously been looking forward to this all week, dude. It's going to be a really entertaining game. I'm sure of it. And I'm really, really interested to see who's going to get up for it early. Like, who's going to make an early push? Who's going to surprise us? We'll see. Oh, mate. But of course, the ad breaks. That's the only downside to free-to-air. You get the ad breaks. Stephen, I love your big Mariners Adelaide prediction tomorrow. 6 still Mariners. Dude, let's hope so. Can you imagine? What else are we saying here? Marcus says it could be down to the coach. Aloisi has a bad track record. Don't know about Talley in finals. Crimson says, last time Wellington played West United, Wellington dominated, so I'm wondering if that'll be the same thing today. That's a good point, Crimson. We should talk about their previous meetings. And yes, it was a 4-1 win to Wellington. And of course, the big stat is that Western haven't beat... the head-to-head stats, these teams have met 9 times total across all competitions. Wellington winning 7 of those. 1 draw. Western have only won once, and that was way back in 2019. So West United haven't won in ages. And dude, look at the Ute. Look at the Ute driving the ball onto the field. Oh, dude, we love it. We saw it. Oh, it's so great. I love it so much. The Isuzu Ute, the official ball-carrying Isuzu Ute truck. Dude, I love it. I love it. We saw it on social media earlier this week, and it's there to deliver the ball. I am so happy that that's the thing. So... Alex King is tonight's referee. And we are about to get underway. My goodness me. Big game. The winner goes through to the semi-finals, the 2 legs. And the loser is knocked out. Their season is over. So much on the line. Here we go. We are underway. Amy Park, finals football. Doesn't get any better than this. It's on free to wear, and we are here for the live watch along. Oh, mate. And the clock is underway, so you can see the clock here on the live stream. Of course, on YouTube, there is often a short delay between what's happening on free to wear and across the YouTube live streams. But we'll do my best to keep you guys engaged. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. That's the thing, eh? We're just hanging out, watching some A-League football, and an early foul here. Sandoval, who's the man? That is the man that the Western have to keep an eye on. And Ben Garuccio was the one that fouled him. He's the one that's going to have his hands full, I'm sure. Ben Garuccio, Gail Sandoval. Hey, Brock, how's it going, mate? Oh, dude. So these two sides met a total of 3 times this season, twice in the A-League, once in the Cup. Wellington winning all 3 this season. Western Service Crew make some noise, says Falcon. Indeed they are. They showed some shots earlier, and yeah, you can hear them. I can hear them just over the... Oh, yeah, you can see them in the background there, yeah. Just a replay of that early foul on Sandoval. It was... Garuccio wasn't... I mean, it wasn't like a heavy contact, but... Garuccio wasn't holding back in any way. Cameron says so many people have Phoenix losing. Interesting. In the chat earlier, we had so many of the score predictions were for Phoenix. People were tipping Phoenix. Did Lockie get a haircut? Not quite. It's can you see that? They got it tied up. So Wellington players asking for was there a foul? Was there a handball in there maybe? Wenzel Halls. Strong from Finn Sermon. Look at the Wellington, dude. Good, decent numbers in that Wellington active support bay behind the goal to the left-hand side. You can see the numbers there, the yellow shirts. Good to see. How good. Wellington, I'm sure these players are thinking, I have it in mind that if they win this game, they have a home semi-final, which you imagine is just going to be absolutely massive for them, man, after such a rough year. Rough 2 years. Marcus says it's a risk to play Crin at centre back. They simply don't have any other option unless they bring young Ben Collins in, who played much of the game last week. But of course, we were talking about it a bit earlier. No Nikolai Topper-Stanley for Western at the back, which is a blow. I mean, it's good that Lee Lacroix's back. Josh Risdon is on the bench as well, so we might see him introduced, and that could potentially mean, Imai shifting to centre back, which is what we saw earlier on in the season. So, it was a headache for John Aloisi heading into this game. In terms of, does he risk Josh Risdon? Does he play Crin centre back? Injuries haven't helped. A ball down the right. Can Hooper keep this in? Gary Hooper! Ball! And it's coming in for Piscopo. Kilkenny's there to deal with it. Nice. It was that Tim Payne that played the ball down the right wing, and Hooper made a good run. Okay. So Wellington with some early possession in this game. But that was a decent little move from Wellington, just showing that they've got the danger to get in behind like that. Western, I think it's important for Western to get a strong start in this game. Wellington do not have a good record when conceding first. In fact, am I wrong? Am I right in saying that Wellington haven't won a game since conceding first? I don't think Wellington have won a game when conceding first. Prijovic, he's got to get himself. Prijovic has to get himself more involved tonight. It's got to be a foul, surely, I do like Western's front four. Wales, Wenzel Halls brings a little bit of mobility. Connor Payne with his pace. Kilkenny on the ball now. That shot's going to go wide from Kilkenny. the first real shot of the game. Not on target. I think Western do have to get up first here. I think I think whoever scores first will win this game, 100%. Whoever scores first wins for me. So some shots in the crowd, and it's probably not as big as I would have hoped. On that far side, looks pretty good. Here's Piscopo though, edge of the box. Piscopo, great save, Jamie Young. Now that's a big moment. Renner Piscopo, we spoke about him pre-game, and he's been looking good. That's a great save, Jamie Young, down to his right. One of the best goalkeepers in the competition this season, Piscopo. Oh, dude, he was placing it. He tried to place it. Mate. Woo. That was close. So, first corner of the game for the away team, Phoenix. Sandoval to whip it in. Decent ball. Young punches. Can Weston get it away? Well done, Wenzel Halls. Weston? Oh, dude, no one went for it. Weston were going to go for the break. They all left it for each other. Well done. Is that Gruccio breaking away? Oh, dude. I think Alex King's thinking about the yellow card. It was Finn Sermon who brought down Wenzel Halls there. He was going to break away for sure. Was that yellow card worthy? Maybe not. Maybe not this early, eh? All right. Wales delivers. Previc misses everyone. Sandoval. Oh, well done, Gruccio. That'll be a throw for Wellington. Alrighty. Win probability, as we always like to see. 57%, of course, can't be a draw in this game. 57% to Western, 43% to Wellington. Funnily enough, that was like pretty much what we got on the poll. We did a poll here on YouTube earlier this week. That was like pretty much it. Piscopo, that's a bit heavy for David Ball, but he will get to it. Here's a chance for Phoenix. Corner. Second corner coming up for Wellington. Well done, Phoenix. All right. Well done, Piscopo, who's made a lively start to this game. Clayton Lewis. How good is it that he's back in that Phoenix lineup? Fantastic passer of the ball. An all white. Clayton Lewis to deliver. Decent one. Away by Crin. Sandoval. Oh my gosh. Sandoval's just sent that ball almost outside the stadium. You're right. It was a good chance for the Knicks again there. They've had a couple little openings here and there early on. Oh, Prijovic in the box. Oh, what a goal. Alexander Prijovic scores the first goal of this elimination final. What a strike. What a goal. Western fans go off. We've got the first goal. Prijovic, what a strike. Alexander Prijovic, who has scored some important goals for Western this season. The ball came in. Sutton couldn't clear it. And that's, dude, what a finish. Prijovic strikes it. And it's too much. It's simply too much power. Simply too much power for Ollie Sale. And, dude, I said it. Whoever scores first is going to win this game. That is massive. That's a huge early goal. Under 10 minutes, we get the first goal. Wow. All right, does that change anyone's predictions? What are Wellington made of? A team who have really struggled to come back when they go down. Oh my goodness. What an important goal. Alexander Prijovic. You sign those kinds of players, bring them in from the other side of the world to score big-time goals like that. Well done, Prijovic. Now, the important thing is, how do Wellington respond? What do Phoenix do now? They started brightly enough. Lewis chipping it over. Payne delivers. Hooper! Oh, okay, that wasn't too far. Jeez, that would have been the dream response for Wellington there. Gary Hooper's head had just gone wide. Okay, this is a really nice start to this elimination final. Really nice start. Both teams getting forward, but it's Western United who have broken early. Alexander Prijovic, the big Serbian. It's good. And it's going to make for a good game too. Always love seeing early goals. Just makes it that little bit more interesting. But I wonder how that affects the Wellington game plan. Whether it really rattles them or if they stay in control. Thoughts on the crowd? Yeah, I was talking about it before, Tom. It was going to be interesting to see what the crowd number was going to be because it's a final, but we know traditionally Western don't pull that big of attendances. Still a very young club, of course. I would have hoped to see a bit more. It'll be interesting to see what the actual crowd figures are. It won't crack 10K, we know that. Could be somewhere around 7. But, of course, I mean, this is Western United, the youngest Victorian side, second youngest team in the A-League, and playing a team from a completely different country. So we can't expect this will be one of the smaller finals crowds we've ever seen. Pennington chipping it over towards Hooper, who will get to this. Could there be a chance brewing here for Phoenix? Look at the green and black shirts getting back for Western United. Of course, we know how good Western United are at defending. They did it so well, especially early on this season. There has indeed been a goal, Stephen, yes. But it wasn't too long ago now, was it? 4-ish minutes ago. Prijovic, in case you missed it, opening the scoring. 70% possession so far to Wellington Phoenix, only 30 for Western. Interesting stats on the broadcast here. Record when scoring first for Western. They've won 66% of their games, so 2/3 of their games when scoring first. Have drawn 28 and only lost 6% of their games. So that is a good record. That is a pretty positive record when scoring first. Prijovic flicking it over here for Wales, who has the pace to get away here. Wales delivers early. Well done, Sermon, just to get that away because Wenzel Hall was right on him. Left back and right back just need to shoot. For Wellington, you're saying, Brock, for Wellington? So we are a quarter of an hour into this game. 1-0 it is to Western United, courtesy of that Alexander Privic strike. Fantastic hit. Could be opening up here. Piscopo. He's looked good so far, Piscopo. Sutton down the left. Delivers. Away by Crin. And Wales flicks it away. Throw in. Alrighty. Piscopo. Away by Crin again. Crin. It's his third clearance so far this game. That was the one that we were talking about, hey, before kickoff. The risk of playing Rennie Crin at centre back, traditionally a midfielder. But another clearance there. That's clearance number 4 already for Crin. He's been everywhere so far. But you can see how much there's clearly a plan to get Piscopo involved. He's already had a number of touches. Gary Hooper. Well done, Gary Hooper. Still going Gary Hooper. Still going Gary Hooper. Now for ball. Piscopo can strike. Lays it off for Pennington. Will he have a hit? No, out for Payne. This is a good chance for Wellington, man. Payne. Oh, is that a hand? He was close, but they will take the corner regardless. Oh, look at this replay, this Privic goal, man. Oh, dude, just what if it, not only just the power, but the finish. Like, he put it in such an awkward angle, at an awkward location for Sale. Oh, Sale actually did get a hand to it, that strike. So Sale did actually get his fingertips to it, but just the power on it. What can you do? What can you do? Corner delivered. Away by MI. Piscopo back in. Easy for Young. Okay. Oh my gosh, Wales breaking down the line here. Phoenix players are out of position. Wales, great chance. Ah, dude. Was that Tim Payne? Was that Pennington? Dude, oh, you can see Pennington and Lewis just screaming at each other there, the two midfielders. Not happy with each other. Lewis is still he's just... Sandoval just passed the ball to Lewis and he didn't even see the ball because he was yelling at his teammate Pennington. It's not what you want to see if you're a Phoenix fan. Privic flicking it around for Payne. Western are getting in a bit too easily here now. Payne back for Garuccio. This is a good chance. Wellington can get it away here. Can they counter? Sandoval's breaking away down the right and has some space. Ball on the left. Piscopo. Kilkenny's there to block. Lewis. Long range strike isn't on target. Oh, wow, dude. Let's go. That was a really weird decision by Clayton Lewis. Just have a dig from there. Just a wasted opportunity. And then even Tim Payne doesn't look happy. Even early on in this game, I'm noticing a lot of conversations going on in this Wellington backline, and they've given it away again because Privic delivers for Wenzel Halls. You've got his header on target, but it's an easy save for Sale. Wellington need to sort themselves out at the back because this is a shambles at the moment. And you can just see even Ollie Sale now yelling to his teammates. They're just trying to get themselves to switch on. Yeah, man. Ufuk Talay, Wellington Phoenix coach. Good coach. Well done to get his side to finals this season. Top 6 finish. 20 minutes gone. Western maintaining this 1-0 lead. Will this be the story of the game? How many times did we see Western win games 1-0 early on in the season? It was their specialty. Pennington for Hooper, who flicks it around for Sandoval, who has the run of Payne. Will he use him? He will. Tim Payne into the box. Good chance, Wellington. The deflection. And that's got to be, yep, all good. All good for Jamie Young. Connor Payne. Good run. Great run, Connor Payne. And again, just too easy for Western to get in behind. No one's tracking the run. Connor Payne, 1-on-1 with Tim Payne. Plays it across. Great opportunity. It's cleared away by Sutton. Dude, the two Paynes. I didn't... Of course, there's two Paynes, but spelt differently. Play on. Great tackle, Skataris. Garuccio now with space on the left. Western United. Could they get a second? Lockie Wales! Mishit. He just mishits the volley. Oh, goodness me, mate. Yes, there are indeed 3 A-League teams. Melbourne A-League teams. Western United are the latest ones to have joined the competition. Of course, Melbourne City and Victory. Brock says, all well and good holding position, but they need a goal or set up legit chances. Yeah. Western United are playing in Melbourne, but they're from the western part of the state. Well, it's always a bit abstract, I find, the the definition of that. Hey, they have said, the home base is going to be set up in Tarneet, which if you look on maps, on Google Maps, is it's not too far out. It's not too far out from Melbourne. It's not like they say the western suburbs of Melbourne, but I do know that Western United also like to include, like they say, that Ballarat and everything. So they include, the western parts of, Victoria. But I think they still classify themselves as very much a Melbourne team rather than like a, regional Victorian team. So western suburbs of Melbourne, just like how Western Sydney Wanderers are western suburbs of Sydney, But that has been a topic of conversation since West United came to be. Here's Garuccio. Again, with too much space. This is ridiculous. West United still going. Prijovic has to score. Finn Sermon does well. Wellington Phoenix are a shambles at the back. And they're lucky to be only one goal down. What is going on? What? That's a joke to give Ben Garuccio that much space and time just to control the ball and cross. Tim Payne just sits back. Sandoval is just strolling back to defend. This is hilariously bad. This is bizarre. This is bizarre, man. Oh, goodness me. Can Wellington manufacture something up the other end of the park, though, now? David Ball. Sandoval. They need a bit of magic. They need a spark to break down this Western backline. Piscopo could be the man on the left, trying to take on Imai. Well done, Tomoki Imai. Look how tight he's staying to Piscopo, and he has to force him back. Well done. Well done, Imai. How good is that? They're showing Diamante on top of Stanley in the stands. And oh my gosh, Diamante's just talking non-stop. Love it. Shame that the Italian has missed so much of this season with injury. He's been a fantastic addition to the A-League in recent seasons. Will he stick around again? I don't know if we've got... do we have confirmation if Diamante is sticking around next season? I assume he is. I haven't heard that he's not. So Wellington have had much more possession this game. A lot of it just knocking around their back line now. I'm just thinking, man. I mean, Ben Wayne could, if this scoreline stays as it is for the next 20 minutes, Ben Wayne could be getting ready at halftime to come onto the field because they do need something different. Oh, it's a terrible pass by Sandoval. That's unlike him. Sandoval's given it away. And look how easy it is for Western to break. What is this defense from Wellington, man? Wenzel Hall is in on the right, inside the box, way too easy. And Scott Wooten has to make a great block. I don't know what's going on. I said it before. I mean, is this not... We just don't know which Wellington defense is going to show up. They've had some games where they've defended so well and held really, really good clean sheets, but they've also had other games where they've conceded 5 goals. Is this going to be another night where they concede 5 goals? I don't think it will happen. But wow, man. How old is Diamante now? Good question. Someone look it up. Hey, Siri. How old is Alessandro Diamante? Let's find out.
Alessandro Diamante is 39 years old.
39? Wow. I was going to say 37. Wow, 39. 39. There you go. Diamante's 39. Do I like NRL or Newcastle Jets more? Well, to put it simply, I follow the Newcastle Jets more than I don't follow the NRL at all. So I wouldn't say I like one more or the other, but I will use the word follow. I do certainly follow the Newcastle Jets more than NRL. Brock says Wellington have nerves 100%. Is that... Yeah, that could be part of it. Big game. Big game. Are they just buckling under the pressure, you reckon? Brock says he'll be getting close to retirement, Diamante. Yeah, you'd think so. He's had a few good years here, hey. But you get the sense that he enjoys life in Australia at the same time, you know? He's a great personality for the competition as well. Who's your fancy for the title? Melbourne Victory, 100%. Yeah, yeah, Melbourne Victory, even more so than Melbourne City. Here's Wales down the right, and again, it's Sam Sutton who's just out of position way too many times tonight. Wales, poor decision making. He had 2 players unmarked out of the box. Poor decision making. What a chance. Lockie Wales. I rate him. He's a Central Coast lad. But how many times have Western broken down that right-hand side now? Where is Sam Sutton? Where is Sam Sutton, man? Never said I liked the Jets. I have no love for the Jets, I can tell you that. I can confirm that. Bengariccio. To deliver a corner here for Western. A rare corner. I think it's their first of their game, isn't it? Kilkenny, that's a deep delivery. They do get it away now, Wellington. Okay. Dude, I'm going to watch these Wellington defenders. The fullbacks just keep getting caught out. It seems to be... Yeah, I think Western... Maybe Western have seen that and are now exploiting that. Maybe, because we are seeing the likes of Connor Payne and Wales make these runs in behind in those wide areas behind the fullbacks. Approaching half an hour of football played, and Western maintain that 1-goal lead, courtesy of the Alexander Prievich strike. Fantastic goal it was. Wellington, though, have been dominating possession, but need more clear-cut chances. They haven't been able to break down this green and black wall. 2 blocks of 4. Well, even everyone's back now. If you look at them now, everyone's back. Even the strikers are back inside their own defensive third. A lot of passing. We're seeing a lot of passing by Wellington Phoenix. Not a lot of players wanting to take initiative and take him on and take it on. So look, even just come out to Payne, but Sandoval's not there to offer him an option. And now it's going to come the other way. So you almost get the sense of... Yeah, Wellington aren't up for this. And look at this. Tim Payne's out of position and Connor Payne's away again. Connor Payne's away again, man. Good strike. That is straight at sail, though. Man, I'm telling you right now, if Western were just a little bit more clinical, maybe just the decision-making was just a little bit better, this could be 3-4-0 already. This could be 3 or 4-0 already to Western. They're just exploiting him so easily. I didn't expect it to be that easy. Brock says Michael Ross on his days is best midfielder in the league. Oh, dude, he's fantastic, and he's had a great season. We have passed that half an hour mark. What do you guys think? Are we going to see another goal before halftime? We're going to see another goal? Connor Payne, didn't he play for Central Coast Mariners? Yes, he did, Brock, yeah. For a few years, yeah. Before, after coming into the A-League at Melbourne Victory, yeah. 43rd minute next goal, says professional. Love it. Could happen. But it will take something special. Because at the moment, Wellington don't look like breaking down this Western backline. Very, very disciplined by Western so far. Really well disciplined. They're not giving Wellington an inch. Sandoval in for Lewis. That's a bit better. Piscopo. Interesting, man. Do you rate Payne? I thought he was good in patches. Look, I do. And I think he's had a decent season. He's grabbed a couple of goals this season too for Western, hasn't he? I feel like he could get better. I feel like every year he just, especially watching him at Mariners, like he always had the potential. Because I mean, he's a great dribbler of the ball. He's super fast. Loves to run right to the line, get knock that cross in. So look, I don't think he's up there as one of the best wingers in the league, but he's not bad. He's not bad. Payne is little pain for us this professor. Oh, dude. Wow, look at that stat on the broadcast. Jules won tonight, 81.3% to Western United, 18.7% to Wellington. Wow. Absolute domination in the Jules stats for the home side. Payne, that's a high cross. Gee whiz. Western can deal with it. But how about that? Western dominating the dual stats. No possession, but doing very well at shutting down Wellington Phoenix, winning the ball and getting away on the counter-attack. Here's Sutton to deliver. Away by Lacroix. Tomo on Connor Payne says, I remember watching him at Victory. Always thought he was a solid player in there, but he never really fulfilled his already quite limited potential. I agree. I remember when he came onto the scene and there was so much excitement about him, this young, fast winger at Melbourne Victory. Went to Mariners for some more game time. Struggled in a team that struggled. And then at Western has looked all right. And has a regular spot in the starting lineup when he's fit. But yeah, he hasn't really taken his game to the next level. When you think of, other Australian, I guess, Craig Goodwin is, I guess, the benchmark. He's up there as one of the top wingers, Australian wingers. But other wingers across the A-League, I mean, Micah Rojas is obviously a class above. So Connor Payne, who I mean, how old would Connor Payne be now? Maybe 26 or something? 27 maybe now, Connor Payne? Maybe older. I wonder if we're going to see any more from him, We are rocking the man bun tonight, indeed, yes. Ooh, good touch, Sandoval. Hooper. Oh, no, there's an offside flag. There's an offside flag. Connor Payne. Dude, so much space. Here comes Prijovic. Western, great chance. Wasted by Prijovic. Look, the more chances that Western miss when they get into good positions, you just wonder whether it will cost them later. Alexander Prijovic, you'd think has to do better there, hey? You just see how much space they're affording them too. Even just ahead of the back line, Clayton Lewis, Nicholas Pennington, the two defensive midfielders for Wellington. This is the first game they're playing together. They're starting together in what, a long time. Maybe ever, actually. Maybe ever. Because Rufu was there, of course, earlier in the season. Well, that's going to be the first yellow card of the game for Tomoki Imai, who brought down Piscopo. And that's absolutely a yellow card. Just ripping him down. Do you think the Jets will keep Pena? What's your opinion? Probably not. Probably not. Just because the word of him going to Sydney seems to be pretty strong. So massive pickup by Sydney FC. Important for them to get a class player like that. And a young player like that too. Ooh, is that a foul? No, ref says no. Tim Payne can't believe it. That's a great challenge by Pennington. Gary Hooper. Piscopo. Chance Wellington. Piscopo in the box. Again, dude, just fizzles out. I mean, Piscopo, he's trying. At least he's trying, Render Piscopo, but nothing's really working for him, eh? Mate. Will West United play any finals at Mars Stadium? No, they won't. They will all be at Amy Park. Yeah. To be fair, I don't know if that's confirmed, but 99% chance they're playing at Amy Park. That'd be pretty epic though, wouldn't it? If they took a final to regional ground like that. Here's another ball in for Western. Payne away, Pennington away, Lacroix. Bouncing around. Lacroix staying forward. Love it. Here's Skatardis. Jerry Skatardis has a hit. Great save. Well, Jerry Skatardis, correct me if I'm wrong, hasn't scored an A-League goal ever. Came pretty close there in this elimination final. Ollie Sale to the rescue. Another good opportunity for West United. Does anyone know when the new West United Stadium will be finished? Well, I believe they started construction. They did start work. What was that? A few months ago, I think. Start of this year, or maybe late last year, something like that. Obviously not next season. It won't be ready in a few months, but maybe the following season. I could be wrong. It could be a few years away. Anyway, here's a corner for Western. Back for Wales. Wales delivers. Way by Sermon. Dude, if Western get a second goal here before half-time, it'd be massive. It'd be huge. Well done, Wellington, just dealing with it. Nope. End of next year. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. End of next year for that Western Stadium. Dude, I'm hoping just for their sake and just the league's sake it gets built ASAP. It's going to be fantastic for them to have, a set home ground. Just to get some... so they can establish home base, get something going. Oh, coming over. Lacroix missed it. David Ball. He's going to get shut down. Well done. Great recovery, Leo Lacroix. Great recovery. That's superb. Leo Lacroix, who gave it away initially with missing that bounce, almost let Ball in. But Did really well not to give away the foul and win the ball back. Ooh, Wellington could break here. That's better. They just have to move the ball faster like they are doing now. Yeah, Piscopo now. Across for Sutton, who sends it in. There's Corinne, who's had a good game so far. Rennie Corinne in centre back. Reckon has a foul, Matt? Another long-range strike from Wellington and Piscopo, and he hit his own player, David Ball, and goes out of play. That's like the third time now Wellington have just had just a bomb, long bomb from distance, man. Some of the decision making hasn't been the best, hey, from both teams. No live watch along for the Adelaide Mariners final tomorrow. But, of course, watching the game. Can't wait for it, man. Stadium's supposed to be ready by mid-2023, so right at the end of next season. Hopefully they stay on track. Wenzel Halls. Well done, Wenzel Halls. Offside flag comes up, though. Matt says, I'd love Ollie Sale at the Mariners once Beers leaves, eventually leaves. It'd be great. He is a fantastic keeper, Oliver Sale. Probably has a career of far, you know. Watching the game with my family tomorrow, actually. But for any Mariners, for any Central Coastians, if that's even what you call them, Coasties. What am I saying? Coastians. For any Coasties who are in here right now, for those that don't know, Drifters Wharf, Drifters Walk Gosford are doing a big watch party for all the Mariners fans. So make sure you get down to it. Ooh, another foul. And Piscopo's asking for the yellow card, and just a little push to the back of Skatatis. Can see that little bit of fight in there. Piscopo, man, he's up for this game. He is up for the game. I mean, Sandoval has done nothing. He's Tim Payne. It's like they're avoiding giving well, it's not that they're avoiding giving Sandoval the ball, but he's just not getting in right spaces. He's too slow. He's too slow to get into space. Okay. We are getting quite close to half-time. Dude, if Wellington can get a late first half goal here, it completely changes the context of the second half. But here's Pennington. That's nice. Out wide for Sutton. What can they do here? Sutton delivers. Piscopo should have left that. I kind of want Phoenix to score just to make it a bit more interesting. Look, there's that. The scoreline, the win absolutely isn't in the bag yet. Oh, brought down in the box, Hooper. Sutton, again, they're going to deal with that. More Phoenix players yelling at each other, man. They're not happy with each other, Wellington. And they could, dude, Weston could break. If Weston hit a second, I think it's game over. It's Connor Payne. It's Wenzel Halls. Oh, Ollie Sale. Ollie Sale's going off. He is losing it at his teammates. We're going to have 2 minutes of injury time. But again, that was way too easy. That's been the story of this first half. Wellington just getting cut apart. Oh my God. This is so poor by Wellington. So many people predicted them in the live chat. We were saying earlier for Wellington to win. Prediction for this. Barry's coming in with a halftime prediction 2-1 to Western. Dude, honestly, at this rate, Wellington won't score tonight. Wellington won't. I'm telling you now, Wellington won't score tonight. He's Connor Payne. Still. Oh my gosh. Okay, that actually wasn't far away. But it has gone out of play. The way Wellington are playing, they're not scoring tonight. Especially considering how well Western have defended. Yes. Yeah, you're right, Matt. That would be a good sale pun if you did join the Mariners. Really should be 3-0, says Brock. I 100% agree, yeah. If Western would just play the right pass, a couple of times, they'd have a couple more goals. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Stephen. Hope you're doing okay, mate. All right, so we are approaching halftime here. It'll be very interesting to hear what you guys think of this first half and how it'll play out in the second. Because, look, I'll give you my take now. Western are winning this game. Massive first goal. And Wellington need big improvements if they're going to win this game. I think there is a high chance we will see halftime subs for Wellington, at least one. Sotirio comes on bags of brace, says Tomo. He could be someone to come on. As the two teams head to the halftime sheds in the first elimination final, the A-League final series is underway. And Western United, the home team, lead Wellington Phoenix 1-0. And look, in my opinion, isn't probably a true reflection of the half of football we've seen. It could have easily been more. But Alexander Privic, with a superb strike, got his team onto the board. What do you guys make of that first half? Wellington Phoenix with so much possession, but just simply not playing well enough. Not looking desperate enough. And in defence, just looking quite shaky. Clover reckons it's going to go to 1-1, and then Western on pens. Kilkenny's a great player to be at. Yeah, Kilkenny has been good this season. I would bring in Wayne on, says Brock. Yeah, man, he has to come on. He has to come on. I think Hooper's offered a little bit, and he's a good finisher, Hooper. So you probably want him in the box. But honestly, actually, I'm looking at that Wellington Phoenix lineup, and I'm wondering who would they bring off. I don't know, man. Because do you want to bring on? I mean, Sandoval hasn't played well at all this first half. Sandoval's been really poor, man. So, but do you bring him off? I mean, he is a clutch player. He can show up, He could show up. Knicks need a big talking at halftime. Yep, 100%, Remy, 100%, dude. And I'm sure Ufuk-Talay is totally aware of that his team is absolutely not nowhere near playing at their full potential. So it will be very interesting to see how Wellington Phoenix come out in the second half. Whether there is a formation change, do they go to that 3 at the back for something different? Because they need something different. Because Western don't look like they're going to be broken down at the moment. Matt says Piscopo's the one kid who would never pass and is the coach's son. Rem says Sandoval off for Ben Old. I'd back that, yeah. Because Ben Old looked pretty good last week, I thought, against City. And hasn't had too much football this season, but the young Ben Old could certainly get up and could do something. There we go. Football. I was talking about that before, but I wasn't sure. So it's good to hear you've got the confirmation now. Wellington have never come back to win after conceding first this season. It is a massive stat. But look, if there's any time they're gonna overturn that stat, it's in a final. They simply have to. So we're gonna see some more desperation as this game goes on. It's all about Wellington in the second half. The pressure is on them. Brock says Coopers is pretty well sold out, so keen to see the team, how the teams go tomorrow. Can't wait for it. Of course. For those that don't know, in case you're living under a rock, tomorrow's elimination final between Adelaide and Central Coast Mariners, kicking off at 4:05 Australian Eastern Standard Time. And two teams who have 5 consecutive wins heading into this match. 5 consecutive wins. Smill says, I'd like to push ball back and bring on Josh on for Sandoval. Could see that happening, yeah. One of the worst passes in the A-League in terms of starting attackers. It's just a shame because Sandoval has been such a good player for Phoenix this season. But has he done anything decent this first half? Honestly, there was a couple of times in that first half I was just watching him and he was too slow just to get into space. And it was like, Piscopo was getting a lot of the ball. There was a clear plan to get Piscopo on the ball, to utilize that left-hand side. For some reason, they just don't want to utilize Sandoval. Interesting one. Who's better, Neil Kilkenny, Stephen Moore? For me, Kilkenny. Yeah. They're kind of different players too. Of course, the two players have that rivalry. But for me, Kilkenny. I'm not going to the game in South Australia tomorrow. I'll be watching from the coast. Riley says Wellington are way too slow on the counter-attack, man. I agree, Riley. I agree. And we saw some of their better attacks were when they moved the ball faster. But if Wellington slow things down and just hold possession, that's what Western United want. That's the thing. That's like Western United probably want that. It's like because they'll just get 11 men behind the ball, which is what they did many times in that first half. Western are just going to defend for their lives. Dingo says, salute to the Wellington fans. They're outstanding, singing from a different country. There's a good there's a good number of yellow shirts in the stands there, yeah. Yeah, for me, it's Kilkenny. It is Kilkenny over Mork. Kilkenny's a really good player. I don't think... I think someone said overrated. Kilkenny's overrated. I think if anything, he's underrated. I think he's one of the better defensive midfielders in the league, and he's been very good this season. Wellington need Paul Eiffel. The Phoenix legend, Paul Eiffel. Wellington need Roy Krishna. That's who they need. Shout out to everyone who watched the Wellington Phoenix career mode we did a little while back here on the YouTube channel. Of course, plenty of stuff going on at the moment. On the YouTube channel, we've been doing season reviews for all the teams. So all the bottom 16 teams, we've done season reviews for them. So check them out if you want to see what I have to say about your team's season. And we will be talking about one of these teams next week. Who will be knocked out at this rate? Wellington Phoenix look like they might be their season might be over, man. In the chat, I want to hear what's your halftime snacks? What's our halftime snacks or halftime beverages? I'm gonna get some more tea. I'm gonna get some snacks. But drop in the chat. What do you guys? Because honestly, I asked that question some watch-alongs and we get some really fun answers. So let me know, what's your halftime snack right now, or just your general snack that you're eating tonight? So drop that in the chat. I'm interested to hear. Maltesers, love it. Pizza, love it. Halftime snacks. I want to drop your halftime snacks in the chat. Soccer says Gail Sandoval's shocking. Get him out. He's been very quiet, hasn't he? That's right, Matt. Sure, Archie Thompson's wearing his boots in case others on the other side need a replacement. They're showing some of the replays of some of the chances from the first half. Wellington had a couple decent chances, that Gary Hooper header. But yeah, it was just a few just random long-range shots, which just seemed like a waste. Sour cream and chived Pringles, says Matt. Nice. Cough lollies because I have COVID. Sorry to hear that, Pete. I hope you're doing all right, mate. Stats up on the broadcast. 10 shots for Western, 6 for Wellington. Only 1 shot on target for Wellington Phoenix, 5 on target for Western. 68%. Look at that. 68% possession for Wellington Phoenix. 68. Yeah, man. But Western United is way more clinical on the counter-attack. I mean, that's what the stats show. More shots, way less possession. Way less possession. Way less passes, too. Goodness me. Way less. Wow, dude. Soccer says, would anyone else pull Hooper and put the informed the Wayne train on? Yeah, potentially. Hooper off. I mean, Hooper out of the two strikers, I think Hooper's been a bit more involved in ball. But again, I think if anyone's coming off, it has to be Sandoval, right? I think Sandoval off, and then drop David Ball to the right hand side. For yeah, I mean, whether it is, we've had a couple suggestions in the chat. Ben Old. Soterio, Wayne Train. Honestly, all those guys I'm sure will come on in the second half. Riley says, Hooper doesn't look fit at all. Some of his touch the class, but in terms of making runs, he's very poor. I mean, he's not really that kind of player, to be fair, is he? But yeah, hasn't played heaps of football this season. Missed a chunk of the season. I get why they're starting him, though. They want that experience, and he is a good striker. But I will be surprised if they did take him off. I will be surprised. Adam says, hey, mate, what's your prediction heading into tomorrow's big game? And will we see Oliver in the finals? And I'm going to say no. I think it'll be hard to fit Ollie into the 11 as we're in good shape heading into the final stage. Yes. Yeah, I think, two things. Ollie, I think 99% chance Ollie doesn't play in the finals. Even if he was fit, I wouldn't put him into the starting side. Yeah, 100%. I mean, Mariners. 5 consecutive wins, only 1 loss in 13 games? I mean, you can't change the lineup. Big signing, Highland to City, isn't it? Smills says some of the Phoenix Knicks forms absolutely ripping into Pennington. He's not great, but this is by far his best game of the season, being quality. Hello from Amy Park. Julian, what's the vibe like there? Are you in the active support bay? How good's this? We're Julian in the chat, West United fan. At Amy Park right now. Seen some good numbers in the Western active support. And the green and black fans were loving it when that previous goal went in. What do Wellington need to change in the second half? They need to move the ball a lot faster. And I think they do need to make some changes. I think Sandoval has to come off. I think they need Josh Sotirio on there. Yeah, if it was between Ben Wayne and Sotirio, I think Sotirio has been pretty good this season. And having him up top is, he's just arguably, one of Phoenix's faster players. It's amazing. So good, Julian. Glad to hear you're enjoying the game. And probably happy that your West United are leading so far. All right. We are not far away from the resumption of this game. Second half about to kick off. Will there be any halftime changes? It looks like David Ball's still in the field. Who else is there for Wellington? Here we go. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated on the lineups in case there are any changes. We are about to get underway. Second half in Amy Park. And we have resumption of the first half. There we go. And they are just confirming, I just heard in the commentary, they're confirming that that stat that Wellington have never come from behind to win a game. So they would have to break that stat, that dreadful stat, to avoid defeat. Alrighty. So, doesn't look like we've got any halftime changes so far. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Looks like Gary Hooper's still in the park. Sandoval's there as well. Piscopo. So no changes for Wellington. I'm sure we will see those guys come on soon. The likes of Wayne, the likes of Sotirio. And they've got an early free kick opportunity here. Sandoval. Probably not the best chance for a strike. He might have a hit though. Sandoval. No, he'll whip it in. Away by Wales. And Pennington. Nico Pennington. I think he's only grabbed one goal so far this season, Pennington. And that would have been an epic one. All right, Western looking to continue the second half where they left off. Kilkenny. Imai. Wellington. Got to keep an eye on them defensively. They're going to be a bit more organised. Here is Imai, though. That's a poor cross. Quickly taken free kick by Hooper. Look at him go. Keen to get on with it. Peter says, Western are very frustrating to play against. They're just so good at parking the bus and countering. That's exactly what they want. You're right. Very well organised. And look, credit. We have to give so much credit to John Aloisi. Done a fantastic job. And this is a really well organised team. Ball over the top for Tim Payne to chase, and he will get to a Tim Payne inside the box. David Ball won't get to that. It's funny, on the right-hand side, it's not Gail Sandoval, the Mexican, who's looking is looking dangerous. It's the right back, Tim Payne. Here's Piscopo trying to get around. He's not going to... Has he won a foul there? Has Piscopo won a foul there? How is that a foul? How is that a foul? He just ran into Imai, and it was like the softest of contact too. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not a foul. Dude, what? That can't be a foul. Oh, come on. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Do you guys think it was a foul? Anyway, here's Piscopo. He goes back to Lewis. Headed away by Previc in the near post. Sandoval back for Paddington. Still in for Wellington. But look at the numbers back for Western. Dude, they have everyone back. And that ball's going to go straight out of... That's terrible. Aimless from Wellington. Kual waving off MI. Yes. I also remember that. What a moment. For those that don't remember, was it Alu Kual? When was it Tomoki Imai who got sent off for West United last season, and Alu Kual waved him off? Where's my seat? Says Adam. Where's your seat? We're in standing mode. second half requires standing mode in case things get a bit out of control. Ooh, it's gonna be a foul, and there's gonna be a card here for Clayton Lewis, who's gone in heavy on Wenzel Halls. This is gonna be red. No, it will be a yellow. I want to see the replay. Because I thought he got the ball initially. It was a heavy challenge. Barry says no foul. That was a heavy challenge. Were there studs? Here's the replay. Clayton Lewis. Ooh! Oh! I think this is VAR worthy. Oh, I think this could be a red, dude. I think that could be a red. He's high, and his studs are up, dude. Matt says red. Am I right? I mean, he's very high. He's up in his shin. They're not even having a look. Wow. We've seen that given many times this season. Daz also says red card. Okay, good to see you guys agree. That referee seems not interested at all. Free kick for Western. Flicked in. Away by Wooten. Wow, I can't believe they haven't even looked at that. So in VAR check everything. They've had a look and decided it's not worth telling Alex King about at all. They're probably happy with the yellow card award, but I think that was worth another look for the ref. That was. Elite Falcon says that was nasty on his leg. Yeah, massive foul, no ball. It was high too. It was just reckless and high. Wow, dude, I can't believe that on the field they just didn't seem interested in it at all. Anyway, we've got play on. Well done, Previc, bringing the ball down. Alexander Previc going forward. This is a good chance, Western. Here's Connor Payne, great chance. Wow, Finn Sermon, what a block. Oh, dude. Well, I'll tell you what. Wellington are doing... I will give Wellington credit for keeping themselves in this game. That is beautiful. That is fantastic defending by Finn Sermon. Fantastic defending. Body, dude, the desperation from Sermon. Okay. Corner. Sale punches. Okay. It was good defending indeed. And here we are. We are going to see the double sub. Hooper's coming from the field. He's going to be replaced by Josh Sotirio. And Ben Old is coming on as well. The changes. Who else is coming off then? Who's going to come off for Old? It will be Sandoval. It will be Sandoval, who has had a poor game. Gail Sandoval shaking his head as he shakes the hand of his coach, Ufuk Tale. Sandoval just simply didn't get up for this game and has been hooked before the hour mark. Big move by Tale, but I think it's the correct one. So we're going to get that updated lineup on the screens in a second. Meanwhile, Wellington are coming forward. Ben Old, fantastic young player. And Josh Sotirio to provide more pace up top. I like it. I like the changes. Don't forget they got Ben Wayne on the bench too. I'm sure we'll see him enter the field. Most likely for David Ball. Change we do see a lot. Probably unlucky for Ben Wayne not to start in this game, hey? He has played much of the campaign. Matt says if it was the Mariners, we'd be down a man. Ooh, Sale comes a long way to clear that. We're 10 minutes into this first half. And it is still pretty much the same story as the first half. But the second half, I mean, already 2 changes for Wellington. Keen to see what Old and Sotirio can do. This is the big stage, man. This is where you have to come up with the big performances. No bigger time. This Wellington Phoenix side has worked so hard to get here. Now we get to see some real spirit from them now. They've struggled at Amy Park. They've played here just in the last couple of weeks. Twice. It's victory against City, losing both. Can they show up big in the second half? They need to. They simply need to. Otherwise, the season is over. Here comes Garuccio. Delivers. Way by Sermon. Had a decent enough game, Finn Sermon. Space for MI. Away by Sermon again. Connor Payne. Connor Payne. Good block. Was that Sermon again? It was Finn Sermon again. Dude, Finn Sermon does not want Connor Payne to score. Keeps throwing himself in the road. Well done. The young central defender. Lacroix. Nice ball. And Prijevic just over the crossbar. Okay, that was close. Oh my gosh, dude. Sam Sutton's just gone down. There's been a collision of some sort. I think it hit his face there. Or is it a head clash? Sam Sutton does not look well. Alex King right to stop things here, because I don't know if there's a head clash there or whether the ball just hit his face. Sam Sutton did go down. Interesting to see a replay of this. Oh, dude, it was a double Falcon. Oh my gosh, dude. We hope Sam Sutton's okay. But how often do you see that? hits the head of Wenzel Halls, and then the ball hits the head of Sam Sutton straight after. Good to see that both players are okay. But, wow, how often do you see that? Barry, that is the most random question I've ever been asked on a live stream ever. and the answer is no, unfortunately. The question is, do you collect Pokemon cards? That's the most random question I've ever received. I love it, though. I always love random questions. Unfortunately not. I love the question, though. And always welcoming random questions. What are we checking here? Sam Sutton okay? They're still checking Sam Sutton. I think they're just doing a concussion test on Sam Sutton, which is fair enough. Hopefully, hope he's okay. They have got James McGarry on the bench if they need him as a replacement. So is Sam Sutton going to be able to continue here? The Wellington doctor still chatting to Sutton. So there's been quite a pause in the game now. Look at the doctor just... This is quite a fascinating... It's like a lull in the game, and we just got some good camera shots here of Sam Sutton and the doctor having a chat. But we're just seeing it did hit his ball, and you could see Sam Sutton going down, dude. He did take quite the knock, and they won't risk it. So will they let him back onto the field, Samuel Sutton? I think they will. So Sam Sutton looks like he's going to be good to continue. This is a interesting little moment in the game there. Come on, Wellington. Come on, Wellington, man. What are the chances to cut your ponytail off? I wouldn't really call it a ponytail. It's not quite long enough. Here's Tim Payne delivering. That was better. Rennie Crin's there again to clear, though. Has he lost his headband there, Rennie Crin? So Wellington Phoenix all of a sudden starting to look a little bit brighter. Piscopo long range strike. Oh! It hit the post. Dude, it dipped back. I thought that was going to go wide for sure, and then all of a sudden it just dipped down. What a goal that would have been. Here comes Connor Payne. Counter-attack the other way. Wenzel Halls is brought down. Connor Payne still with the ball. Advantage played. Wales now. Second goal is huge here for Western. Wales delivers. Away by Sermon, and this game is all of a sudden opening up. Kilkenny for Imai. Decent delivery. Oh, mate. Will Western finally get that second goal that I think they've deserved? Payne in. Oh, well done, Finn Sermon. Kilkenny. Finn Sermon. What a game he's having. Kilkenny. Surely. Imai. This has to be a goal. Away by Pennington. Oh, wow, dude. This is heating up, man. So here's the replay. Look at this strike from Piscopo. Look at the way it dipped. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Imagine if that went in, dude. It would have been insane. It was a nice knuckleball for sure, says Conscript. Fantastic. And then Wellington go the other way and almost score. We're past the hour mark in this game. It is 1-0 to Western United. So it's going to be delivery here for Western. Corner. Decent one away by Lewis. Ben Garuccio now to deliver. Ooh, Western player's calling for a handball. I think it hit his chest, though. And Lewis is going to try and send Satir on his way. That's going to pull him very wide. So, can Wellington get forward here? They're going to be fast. No, Sotirio's going to slow it up. Sotirio's going to slow us up. Slow it up. Avi Martinez might be on his way to the A-League from Qatar, says Peter. Interesting. Haven't heard about that one. Are all the finals on 10, asks Barry. Yes. Some are on the main 10 channel and some are on 10 Bold or whatever it is. One of the other Channel 10 channels. So Kilkenny, nice, great ball, Kilkenny. Wales chips it up. Wenzel Halls, great block. Wenzel Halls. How did he miss? How did he miss? Here's the replay. What? Oh, that's incredible. Oh, how does he miss? It's not the worst miss we've seen this season, but it's up there. Wenzel Halls should have put Western United up 2-0 there. Wow. 10 Bolt free to wait? Yes, indeed it is. Yes, indeed it is. David, I hope I'm doing a good enough job to recreate the game for you, mate. If you're not able to watch the actual game, the match. If you're in Australia, it's available on free to air Channel 10. And international, I believe it is. There are plenty of services offering it internationally, I believe. Wow, dude. Lee Falcon says, I could have scored it. I reckon you could have, eh? You just had to hit the target there. Look, to be fair, Ollie Sale was right there. So if he hit the target, he probably would have just hit Ollie Sale. And I think that's going to be a Western corner. Ollie Sale can't get that ball in. So it feels like now just a matter of time until Western score a second. And we're going to see James McGarry enter the field. It'll be interesting to see who comes off here. Will it be Sam Sutton, who they were checking on before with concussion? And Josh Risdon's going to enter the field as well. A return for Josh Risdon, which is a big plus for Western. So the subs will happen after this. Wales into the box. Can't find the qua. Ball down the line looking for Sotirio. You can see now that Sotirio's on the field. Using him. Maybe you should have started from the get-go. Josh Sotirio. Forward it comes now. Ben Holt slips. Is it not available to watch in New Zealand? I thought the match would have been available, surely, on somewhere in New Zealand. But that's right, David. Better than nothing. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Appreciate it. Hope all is going well there over in New Zealand. Possession stats leveling out just a little bit. Compared to what we saw in the first half, 61% for Wellington. Here's Connor Payne. Connor Payne, good chance. Strike. That's an easy save for Sale. Need better finishing than that. Okay. Another long ball over the top for Sotirio to chase. But needs support. David Ball. Ben Old is in the box, as is Piscopo. Ben Old. Ben Old! Oh, well done, David Ball, to pick up Ben Old. He's just missed in front of goal. Header goes wide. Anyway, it's substitution time for both sides. We're going to get these lineups updated. So Josh Risdon's going to be coming onto the field. And a double change for Wellington Phoenix. McGarry and Ben Wayne. The Wayne train's coming on. The Wayne train is coming onto the field. So, who's coming off? David Ball is going to be coming off the field to be replaced by Ben Wayne. And Sutton has indeed come from the field, who picked up that suspected concussion. And meanwhile, it's going to be a reshuffle for Western because, Jerry Skitardis. Can't speak. Jerry Skitardis has come off the field to be replaced by Josh Risdon. So we'll get those updated lineups on the screens in a second. Oh, mate. Guys, if you haven't been enjoying this live watch along, it's been so much fun. Make sure you hit the like button. It does help me out a whole lot. We do live watch-alongs every week here on the Coast Watch Football YouTube channel. Here's a replay of that old chance. Oh, mate, just needed to get the header on target. What a chance for Ben Old. Right in front of goal. It's harder to miss. So both teams just missing sitters in the past couple of minutes. So Wellington have just about emptied their bench. That's the updated current Wellington Phoenix lineup. McGarry onto the field. Wayne up top now alongside Sotirio. So it's a different looking top two. Here's Connor Payne moving forward for Western. Payne long range deflection. Great reflexes there from Sale because he had to react to that deflection. Well done. Well done. Well done, Ollie Sale. Connor Payne has come close a couple times here. Finn Sermon, always in the path, though. So 3 players have shuffled around in this Western lineup, as you'll see in a second, once they get the updated lineups on the screen. Yimai will go to centre back. Crin into midfield. Risdon on a right back. Western corner. Oh, it's almost for the quar, but Sale gets to that. Wellington, can they counter-attack here? McGarry. Nice switch of play by McGarry. Nice. There's a Western player down on the... Rennie Crean is down. Payne, cross. McGarry! Oh, what a save! What a save! It's worthy of a goal from Jamie Young, who proves why he's been the best goalkeeper in the A-League this season. What a save! That's a massive save. Oh my goodness. McGarry, fantastic from McGarry. Placed it perfectly. That is one of the best saves I've seen this season in the A-League. That is miraculous from Jamie Young. Look at this. Oh, that's incredible. It's one of the best That's one of the best saves I've seen in A-League history. Straight up. It's one of the best saves I've seen in A-League history. That is insane. The way he's reached over, and you can see how he's pulled the ball back. He's had to reach behind and rake it away. Oh, it's worthy of a goal. It's as big as a goal for Western United, who are holding on. I can't believe it. Oh, mate, this game is just going to continue to open up from here as the teams take a short break due to the Rennie Crean injury. Jamie Young pumping his team up. Look at this. Dude, what a save. What a goalkeeper. For me, the best goalkeeper of the season. There has been some fantastic goalkeepers this season, but Jamie Young, they're showing the replay yet again, and rightly so. I mean, that is just incredible. That's really remarkable. No words, says Mariners for life. That was Beer's level, that's right. Might have crossed the line. I think that was a good replay they showed where I don't think it did. It was close, though. Oh, mate. So, here's the replay of the Crin injury. And yeah, he just went down on his own accord there. It might be hamstring. For Crin, who was at a great game, playing much of the match at centre back, and it looks like it's going to be... It will be Reece Bozanovsky, who came on as a substitute last week. What a game for him to come on as well in this one. Bozanovsky's on in midfield, the youngster. Very, very mobile, very lively from what we saw last week. Here's Piscopo, though, for Wellington. Piscopo! Too high. Didn't control that shot. Rennie Piscopo. Who's probably looked like the most likely in attack for Wellington, Piscopo. Dude, just always rising that strike from Piscopo. He got into a really good position and did well there. Got past his Oliver teammate, Lockie Wales. So Western, and we spoke about it before this game. Here's the updated Western lineup now. Said that Wellington lineup looked a lot stronger heading into this game, but Western have shown up. But they've lost another key play in Rennie Crin. That's right, Socorro. How did he save that? The Jamie Young save, incredible. Yeah, incredible, mate. So good, FML. Okay. The second half has gone pretty quickly. We're only at 15 minutes left. I want more, man. I want more. And we could get more if Wellington do equalise. Well done, Risdon. Finally back for Western United in a big game. Here's Clayton Lewis with some space in midfield. Still Lewis moving forward. Lewis strikes. Gonna need a better shot than that, as we've seen, to beat Jamie Young. Another long-range strike. It's not going to worry Western in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Forward. Wellington. Oh, what a challenge. Oh! Free kick awarded. I thought he won the ball there, Garuccio. I thought he did really well. Maybe too heavy. Maybe too much contact, though, on the man in the process. So it's going to be a free kick for Wellington in a decent position here. Wow. Yeah, I'm interested to see this replay. Okay, maybe he didn't get the ball. Maybe he didn't get the ball there, Garuccio. I thought he got the ball initially. Free kick was probably the correct decision. Okay. So Piscopo and Clayton Lewis look like they're the two standing on this free kick. This is the moment for Phoenix. This is it. There's like 5, 6 players in the wall for Western. 4. Who's going to take it? Left foot of Lewis, or right foot of Piscopo to equalise it for Phoenix. Piscopo! Great save, Young. Great save, Jamie Young. Wow. Oh, dude. What a game he's having, Jamie Young. 2 massive saves in the last few minutes. We're going to have a corner here for Phoenix. Was that going in? Was that going in, you reckon, that free kick? All right. Clayton Lewis to deliver this free kick. Corner. Could this be the moment for Phoenix? Away at the near post by Payne. Wellington Phoenix fans holding on here, urging their side on. Piscopo. Can Western, who have held on all of this game so far, Jamie Young resolute at the back, Tim Payne at the far post. Oh, dude. Not long to go. But still anything can happen. Do you know why they're playing leg matches? Oh, assuming the two legs for the finals is Barry. Yes. Something different that they've introduced, which I'm a big fan of. I think I'm excited to see how it plays out. I think it'll be a lot of fun. The 2-leg semi-finals. Extends out finals. Oh, here comes Ben Wayne. He's in behind Ben Wayne. Jamie Young's had to come out and he's going back. Sotirio, great block, MI. Offside flag is up after all that. And Alex King's going to play advantage. Dude, bit of craziness there. When did Western score their goal? In the 10th minute, I believe. Alexander Privic. Well done, Finn Sermon, just winning that ahead of Payne. Was that offside? Here's a replay. Ooh, yeah, probably just. Probably just. But in the last few minutes there, Wellington just a couple decent opportunities now, eh? Goal here for Western ends it. Goal here for Western ends it. Wales again. I'm telling you now, Western score, it's all over. Still Western with the ball. Good block. Ooh. Garuccio, Wales. Ah, mate. This game deserves more goals, man. It's actually crazy to think there's only been one goal. Oh. There's a 8th corner of the game now for Western. They go short. Kilkenny. It's not the best delivery. It's too low. Lacroix using his height. Oh my gosh, Lacroix just went for a scissor kick. Almost worked out too. So Western not committing too many numbers forward. They've got players there though. Kilkenny, do something with it. Come on, he's running into a cul-de-sac here. He's still going, Kilkenny. Oh, he gets the ball in. Well done, Kilkenny. Away by Wooten. Connor Payne. Oh, dude, that would have been a miraculous goal. Hitting that first time. It was bold. But not on target. Tricky to get those sorts of shots on target. Oh, Sermon giving it away. Wenzel Hall's in the box. Terrible by Sermon, who recovers to win the ball back. Oh, Finn Sermon. Nervy stuff. He's had such a good game, young Sermon. Western still getting forward. Lacroix's getting forward now. Leah Lacroix chips it in. Privic. Wales. Oh, just wide. Did that take a touch? Deflection? It did. Dude, to be fair, I mean, I said this game deserves more goals. Credit to both defenses. I mean, Wellington have stepped up defensively in the second half after a shaky first half. How about that from Leah Lacroix getting forward? Oh, dude, the block. There was a great block. James McGarry with a block. How important could that be for Wellington, man? Garuccio to deliver. Away by McGarry. Kilkenny to have a hit. Oh, wasn't too far away from Kilkenny. Worth a shot. Oh, dude, I guarantee you we're going to see another goal. I guarantee it. We're going to see another goal. We have to, right? We have to. Here comes Wales down the right. If it's going to be anyone, it's probably going to be Western at this rate. Bozanovsky now. Terrible pass. Away by Lewis. Well, great pressure, Risdon. Piscopo frustrated. His team hasn't done enough. He's worked so hard. Wow, dude. High press is working, says Matt. That's right. Oh, it's going to work in here for Connor Payne. He won't have another long-range shot. It could be Garuccio, though. We're into the final moments. Payne is central. Got to use him. Connor Payne now. Great work by Pennington. Pennington again. Here we go. Wellington. Counter-attack could be on. There's a run of Josh Sotirio. Sotirio's away. Jamie Young. Fantastic sweeper keeper play. Oh, dude. He had to get that perfectly right because Sotirio is storming in. That was superb from Jamie Young. He's been incredible. Because and like a millisecond slower and Sotirio's beating him to that ball. Oh, mate. It's got to be a foul on Piscopo. And there's going to be a change here for Western. Milanovic coming on to replace Wenzel Halls. It was worked hard and came so close to a goal. So, updated Western lineup there. Milanovic on in the number 10 role. All right, what have Wellington got here? What have Wellington got? Not long to go. 5 minutes or so plus injury time. Lewis. Ooh, no foul on Milanovic. Probably the right call. It did look a bit soft, didn't it? Ooh. West Pond says it's been all Wellington this half. They'll be unlucky not to score. I don't know if I go to fast to say it's been all Wellington. I think it has been much more even. It's been quite even, I'd say. Western have had some great chances the second half. Wellington have been much better this second half, though, for sure. And they've won a free kick here. Risdon bringing down McGarry. So they're running out of opportunities, Wellington. They have to take one of these. The team who have never won a game, have never won after conceding first. They have to break a stat, which has let them down all season. Lewis to deliver. Comes in. Oh! Just wide. What an opportunity. Was it Finn Sermon? It was. Out of all the players to deserve a goal, I mean, wouldn't that have capped off an incredible final performance by Finn Sermon? Oh, dude, what a chance. Just wide. I don't even know if he got the touch. It might have been a Western player. Wellington Phoenix, so close. It has been a great game, Matt. I agree. It's been awesome. Fantastic opening to this final series that will be going on for the next 3 weeks. Adelaide play Mariners tomorrow afternoon. Then we've got the semi-finals, the 2-leg semi-finals. Midweek next week. Terrible challenge by Milanovic. And there could be a card here. Yellow card for Milanovic. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was a reckless challenge by Milanovic. Jeez. Just trying to get back at McGarry there. So Wellington need to go here. They need to throw more forward now. This is it. The way it stands, their season is over. They need to keep this game alive. They need to keep their seasons alive. This has been a miraculous season for a team who has only played 2 games in their home country. Over the top, Sotirio. No one there. And it's going to be a corner, and Garuccio probably didn't need to concede that because he didn't have too much pressure at all. Corner. We keep saying it, but is this the moment for Wellington Phoenix? They are running out of chances. Lewis's corner. Wooten. Kilkenny hacks it clear. So stubborn in defence are Western. We have to give it to them. So solid. Oh, lazy touch from Piscopo. And look at the reaction from Ufuk Talay. He's frustrated. How much injury time you reckon we're going to get? How much injury time? I'm going to say 5 minutes. I'll say 5 minutes. Maybe 6. No, 5. I'll say 5. Because we did have the Sutton concussion. And Rennie Crin it could well be more. We've had all the subs. The Sutton and Crin were both injured, so it could be 6. Prijovic can't get it through. Oh, this is it now. This is it now, man. Wellington need to go. I think they're going to be throwing more forward. Here we go. Look at Tim Payne go down the right. There he is on the ball. Tim Payne sends it, switches it to Piscopo, trying to stretch this Western defence. Piscopo, who's running out of legs at the end of this game. McGarry to whip it in. Oh, Western don't deal with it, but Jamie Young's there to save the day. 7 minutes, says Matt. Yeah, we could see that. We could see that. Oh, mate. Soterio on the ball. Back for Lewis. To no one. Wellington have to throw a central defender forward. They have to throw an extra man forward for sure. I don't get it. They got to go. They have to go now. Pennington. Forward he comes. For Old. We're at 5 minutes, so it will be 5 minutes of injury time. Ben Old just not on the same wavelength with Tim Payne. Goes out of play. Wellington Phoenix fans. They're showing some of them on the broadcast now. They've showed up in decent numbers. We really hope they get to play a normal season next season in front of their home fans. Western United are moments away from continuing their campaign. And don't forget, if Western win this match, they will be meeting Melbourne Victory. They will be meeting Melbourne Victory in the semi-finals. Here comes Milanovic. It's going to be a foul by Finn Sermon. Soft. Late free kick here. A goal, of course, will seal it for Western. Wellington have failed to come back and win a game after conceding the first goal. And that looks like it's going to continue tonight, that unwanted stat. Garuccio delivers. Well done, Lockie Wales, to chase that ball down and keeps it on. Keeps the pressure on. Wales still trying to take it to the corner. Well done, Phoenix players, to win the ball back quickly, though. And they got to go here. Here's Soterio. Well done, MI. That's fantastic from MI. Too strong. Kilkenny finds Milanovic in space. What a chance for Milanovic, who hits. No, he cuts back. Great save, Sale. And they can get it away. Clear yellow card out for Bozanovsky. And Connor Payne has to get yellow carded there for sure as well, because he's just blocked that chance. Well, they have to go here now. 2.5 minutes left. Everything on the line for Phoenix. They have to go. Need to throw more players forward here. It's only the two centre-backs back for Phoenix. That ball's not going to find anyone. This has been such a composed performance by Western United. Gotta go here. Come on, Wellington. There just doesn't seem to be enough urgency to get forward here, Wellington. Good flick by Old. Pennington in space. Here's Wellington's chance now. 2 minutes to go. Ben Old! Jamie Young palms it away. I thought he could have saved that. And it might cost him because it's going to be a corner. It's going to be a corner in front of the travelling Wellington Phoenix fans in that bay. In that away bay. Corner. Ollie Sales come up. Dude, if Western get away here, they'll score. Ollie Sales, because there's still a minute and a half to go. So it's going to be James McGarry to deliver. Ben Old, got to be a handball, right? No, play on. Ollie Sales stayed forward. No, he's going to go back now. Oh, it has hit Previc. But it's okay because Piscopo can recover. They're going to go. We've only got 1 minute. McGarry. Good control, McGarry. Still McGarry. Pokes it around. Are they asking for a handball? Was that a handball? Wellington Phoenix's season is 40 seconds from ending. Is this the last time we see Ufuk Talay in charge of this New Zealand side? Another foul by Milanovic. Piscopo's been frustrated this match. 20 seconds. Long ball. Sotirio goes down. Piscopo sends it long. Is this it? Jamie Young comes. Oh, well done, Jamie Young. Well done, Jamie Young. Monumental. And that might be it. And that's it. It's full time. Western United are through and Wellington Phoenix are out. Oh, what a game. It had plenty. It had plenty. It could have been plenty, way more high scoring. There were some big defensive performances, though, none bigger than Jamie Young in the Western goals. But Western United will go through to the two-leg semis to meet Melbourne Victory. Meanwhile, Wellington Phoenix, their dream season comes to an end. Oh, incredible. Dad says Jamie Young killed it. What a... Dude, probably the man of the match, man. I mean, 2 incredible saves. And then strong there late at the end to win the ball. Brock says Jamie Young won them that. If it wasn't for Jamie Young, Wellington would have equalised. That McGarry header. And there was plenty more time as well. Oh, mate. No worries, David. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Guys, what an incredible game. What an incredible game. Western United 1, Wellington 0. But it was an incredibly entertaining game. And there'll be plenty more finals content coming out throughout the rest of this finals campaign. We've got 2-legged semi-finals, which I can't wait for. So excited to watch my Central Coast Mariners tomorrow afternoon take on Adelaide United. What a massive game. What a massive game. And it just gets bigger and grander from here. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this watch along. If you have, make sure you hit that like button. It does help me out a lot. And if you're not subscribed already, feel free to do so if you want to stick around for more content. We'd love a watch along, mate. Cheers, Brock. Thanks for tuning in as always. Guys, enjoy the rest of your Saturday nights. It's been so much fun. My name's Lockie. This is Coast Watch Football.